What's up, Sonshine Nation? We here again with another video, and as y'all can tell from the title, you already know what's finna go on. And that's all I gotta say, and that's on what? Period.
Yeah. It's not real. I don't even wanna go back home. What is this love and war? He know that I love him, got him fucking me raw. He know I ain't with it, never did it before. He got me all in my feelings, now he got you all in yours. Ooh, it's like that.
It is 12. My camera's not focusing. Focus. Y'all see the time. On a Tuesday, I got class in the morning, so I really had to hurry this thing up. This is a girl's talk. How to boss up, how to chase that bag, how to move on, how to be a baddie, period, all that. Like, this is what we're finna talk about. So, topic number 1 is self-love. For all my ladies out there, please know how to love yourself. Like, if you wanna be able to, love someone else and give your undevoted time to something else in your life, you gotta first love your own self, because we run a world. So like, we gotta make sure our house, which is our body and our self-esteem, is good. Like, I see on the internet all the time people body shaming other females. Like, they'll be like, oh, cause she's skinny, she don't eat, ain't nobody gonna want her, or she too fat. And like, it's like either or, but like, it shouldn't even be like that, because I mean, your body is made, like, your God made your body this way and made her body that way. So I mean, it is what it is. You just gotta learn how to accept it. I know for me personally, I know I'm about to be 23 in like 28 days or whatever it could be, and I still look like a kid. Like, I still look like a teenager, whatever. But you got Jada Chavis, whatever her name is. No, Jada, wait, that girl. This girl. Anyways, you got her. She just turned 23 as well, and she looked like older than me. She got a nice body and all that stuff like that. And I know before I used to be like, or for another example, Kiana J. She like 22, 23 too, and she got a nice body. She look older, 23. All my life, I used to be like, oh my god, like, I look like a baby. Like, I got a whole kid and all that, and I still look like a kid myself. And I used to be like, I wish I looked older and stuff like that. But I just look so young, and I always say that type of stuff. But I eventually like got over it. I told myself I'm gonna love who I am, because there's something wrong with me, and God made me the way. So I have a few tips about self-love, and first I want you guys, every day when you wake up, tell yourself something super positive. Like, for example, every day I tell myself when I wake up that today is going to be a good day, and I'm going to give it all I got, and what I give is my best, and no one can tell me otherwise. That's what I say to myself every day. And I try to be really positive every day, because I'm like a natural worrier. I stress a lot, and a lot of stuff affects my mental, but I tell myself that every day. And then before I go to bed, I say a prayer, and I listen to some nice calm music, and then I can go to sleep with my mind settled and start my day, or go to sleep and then start my day over and say the same thing in the morning again. Other stuff that you can do is by putting food, like healthy food, nourishing foods in your body, because when you eat healthy, you have more of a positive outlook, and you feel more love. Like, if you're going to love yourself, love your body, and when you love your body, you're going to put good stuff. The tip is, like, if you're having a bad day, and you're just feeling like ashamed of yourself, I mean, put some makeup on, or put your eyelashes on, put your lip gloss on, put your favorite outfit on. Just do anything that's gonna make you feel good, because when you visually see that you look good, or visually see that you look good, you're gonna feel good. Like, it's gonna come together. So you can do that. Also, don't believe everything your mind says, especially if you're a person with anxiety. You think all the time about what you might be doing wrong, or what you are doing wrong, and stuff like that. And sometimes your mind makes up thoughts where it's negative, and just don't believe everything your mind tells you, because it's really just negativity just trying to cloud your brain. So put positive things in your mind, like read positive articles, talk to yourself, give yourself positive quotes every day, and just try to stay positive when with whatever you're doing. So, and last but not least, surround yourself with positive people. We're finna talk about the good, bad, and ugly with friendships, and this goes hand in hand with relationships. But we're gonna cover friendships first, and then we're gonna jump over to relationships. Bottom line is, in a friendship, you want to have trust. You want to, like things and not be liked by others. Like, don't try too hard to be in a friendship. If this friendship doesn't seem to work, then maybe, like, if you guys are not like mutually agreeing on things, then maybe you guys are just not meant for each other, like not meant to be friends, and that's a-okay. Don't try to force a friendship when it's not a friendship, when I say be independent, I mean, like, because sometimes clingy friends can kind of be too much. Like, you guys have to set a line where you can live your own life and that person live their own life, and you don't have to talk to that person every day or be around that person every day to know that you're friends. Because most friendships, especially when you're older and you're not kids anymore and you got your own life, you cannot like hang out with your friends as much as you want to. But when y'all do hang out, it's like y'all never not hung out, right? I have a close friend like that, my friend Kiana. Me and her are both moms, so me and her both understand that our life is just wrapped around our children and other stuff like working and relationships. So when we do hang out, we cherish every moment, and when we do hang out, it's not like we never not hung out before. Like, it's just the same, even with my other friends. So that's another factor. You wanna that goes in hand with respecting each other's space and privacy. Sometimes when you're friends with a person, and because it's different stages to friends, and the last stage is like really like intimate, close friends, and so, but the first stage is like acquaintance, casual friends, and stuff like that. So sometimes when you're like in the acquaintance, casual friend stage, which is basically when you're just regular friends, sometimes information that's maybe real personal to you, you might not want to share that with your friend. So you're just like not going to, and it's okay to not want to share that information. But it's your friend job to respect that you don't want to share that information. And if you do share that information with your friend, it's your friend job to not go around and tell your information to anybody, or not wait till you guys get into an argument or a disagreement and then put your business out there. Because that's where trust comes in. You're gonna be friends with this person, you want to trust this person with vital information. So it should be of respect across the line, no matter what the case may be. And this is where toxic friends come in. A lot of you may not know, like, if y'all have toxic friends or not. Like, y'all think that some friendships are normal, like y'all normalizing toxicness. In this year of 2020, y'all normalize a lot of toxic stuff. But number one thing about a toxic friend is a friend that always puts you down, that like hate on you, that don't support you, they be around. They only around for like the turn up, or they only around for the fun times and stuff like that. But they only around when you like real positive, but when you down and bad, they know where to be found. These friends tend to apologize but not mean it, and what I mean by like that is they'll say like, I'm sorry but X, Y, and Z, or I apologize but this was a joke, or like they would just say stuff that like, are you serious? They're not sympathetic. They're sometimes just a little too shady. They gossip, they tell your business, or they just, do way too much. When you do have a friendship that is toxic, sometimes you tend to be uneasy, you tend to be nervous or uncomfortable around them. And when you see these warning signs, just know that maybe this friend is not for you. But I know a person who we were beginning to be friends, and at the social setting we was beginning to be friends, but I quickly realized she was just not the friend I was kind of looking for. Her loyalty had belonged to another friend, and I felt like when I shared my, personal information with her, it was like getting told to the other friend, and so I had to cut her off. And I'm quick to cut anybody off, because at this point I'm just no, Miss Ma'am, we're not doing this. Like, I'm too old, I'm too grown, I'm not doing this. So basically I just cut her off, because it's like, once I don't trust you, then it's done for. Like, done for. What we're talking about next is basically relationships. So in relationships, you want the communication to be A1. Like, we have to be on the same page, literally on the same page. I can't be 10 steps ahead and you be 10 steps behind. That just can't happen. You gotta be willing to listen. Just like on my part, I gotta listen. On your part, you gotta listen. Like, y'all just have to listen to each other and communicate with each other. Trust and respect one another. In a toxic relationship, most of the times it's like you're clinging on to this person way too much more than you should. You're always thinking that this person may leave you. You always think this person might step out on a relationship, accuse this person of this, accuse this person of that, getting like disagreements over small things and stuff like that. Just not trust your significant other, being around other people or opposite sex and stuff like that. So it's a lot of things that go with toxic relationships. And most toxic relationships come from, stimulates from a person being hurt so bad, and they just don't really know how to trust. They jump into a relationship with no foundation. I think you just have to be like real positive and straightforward, like real transparent in your relationship. Also, just don't jump into a relationship. Like, try to like date, like go on dates and get to know the person, or at least try to be the person's friend first, and then get into the relationship. I feel as though if you and your spouse are like best friends, that's the better relationship, because you guys both understand each other, know what each other like, know what each other want, and then it's just easier to go from there. So that's it. Listen, since you gotta chase your bag, by all means, do not let nobody stop you from chasing that bag. Period. Say no. But seriously, like, you got a job or you get offered a job, don't let your friends, don't let your family like try to talk you out into doing whatever. Like, don't let nobody try to be negative or rain on your parade. I got friends that got their own business. They nail techs, they hairstylists, they make jewelry, they got a clothing line, they like do massive, they do YouTube, or they work at a business, like in a business office, or they work at a grocery store. Like, I got like friends that just work and they get to their bag by all means. And I'm just like, if that's what you want to do, then do it, sis. Like, instead of like looking down or talking down on your friends, support them. All my friends that got small businesses, I support all of them. We're in a year where women, especially black women, are just being looked down upon, and we're like strong women, like we're strong, and I feel as though it's a lot of stuff in our way to stop us from getting to our bag, And I really want all of us to focus on getting our back, and to focus, we need to like love each other and do what we need to do. I already talked about toxic things, so I'm just gonna cover it real quick. If you really hating on somebody, if you trying to talk down on somebody, or if you're doing somebody wrong when they down bad, then you toxic. And that's just period. If you want to sit here and be clingy and really try to fit in, then you're toxic. Or if you're in a relationship and you're worried about the next person and not what you have right in front of you, then you're toxic. That also goes for anything. Like if you always worried about what the next person has, then you're toxic. Like focus on you, like nothing else, because that's dead. That's toxic. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching my video. I love you all. Hey guys, I had deleted a scene, but let me know if you want a Girls Talk Part 2. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And my goal is to get 200 subscribers by the end of the month, or by my birthday, which is October 28th, which is in 28 more days. So be on the lookout for the next couple of videos that are gonna be posted. You already know your girl for the period. See you on the left side. Bye.
I'ma kick it off like this. I ain't come for a hug, head straight for a kiss. Don't come for my face, cause I'm talking about my hair. I'ma need all of my kisses down there. One hand on my neck, one pulling on my hair. Hold up, I'ma tell you everything I want from you.